This has its own magic.
Deep down they wanna be me. Can't wait till I'm shining.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Big Yogi's Garage. Today I got StacksDaGreat.
What's going on, man?
What's up, Stacks? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, so Stacks, he was doing this show at the shootout, and I was like the guest that had to announce the winner, and I thought about who to pick, and I was like thinking this other guy was gonna pick. I was gonna pick this other guy, but then as soon as I seen you, bro, like as soon as you started singing and you started singing that song "Ready," like I already knew you was the one. Like I already knew like you was the one. Like how did you? Okay, tell me about the show. How like the way that the shootout, right? It was like you've been on those before, like that.
Yeah, like something similar to those, like
Yeah. Okay, so
like a lot of people there, a lot of contests, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like okay, so I noticed right away, like I noticed like your demeanor, the way you were, because I was there sitting there and you came up and you sat down next to me. You was being like real respectful. You was quiet. You was just, I didn't even know you was part of the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like you busted out. Like tell me a little bit about how you are. Like you just like to look around and.
Yeah, just you know, I like to watch everybody too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? See who I really got to go up against. You know what I'm saying? Wherever it's like that, but I just like to be cool, man. I'm calm and you know what I'm saying. That's just me, man.
Just be
cool.
chilling.
Just chilling.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me about that song "Ready." Like how long ago did you record that?
I recorded it about 6 years ago for real. I just had it in the tuck. I never put it out.
Mm-hmm.
So when I wound up finding the beat again, because I thought I lost the beat.
Mm-hmm.
Then I wound up finding it again, and I'm like, oh yeah, I think I should just re-record this one, man, because everybody didn't hear it yet. Like only a few people probably heard it, but I want everybody to hear it. So after I found the beat, I just re-recorded it and just put it out now.
It's a dope ass song. Hey, like so, how long you been doing this like music thing for?
Roughly about 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
So you put in a lot of work. I looked at your YouTube page and you had videos like 9 years ago, stuff like that. So even before YouTube, you've been doing this?
Yeah.
Okay, before
like, Twitter was just like starting to pop, I believe. I believe everybody was like starting to get on Twitter. I had a Twitter at first, but I don't got Twitter now. But yeah, it was on Twitter.
Okay,
yeah.
And then like, okay, where are you from? You're from here, Toledo, right?
Yeah, actually I used to stay right up the street from the Port Lawrence.
Okay, and then you grew up around this neighborhood your whole life?
Yeah.
Because I seen some of your songs. One is called like So Toledo.
Yeah.
I've
been here. Yeah, I've been.
So you represent Toledo in your songs and all that. Yeah, I like good too. I heard a few songs where you say Toledo, right. Toledo, because I listen to a lot of your songs.
I love the city, man, for real, man. It's where, you know what I'm saying, born and raised.
Okay, so like tell me about when you grew up. Like how was it when you grew up? Did you have an easy life? Did you have a hard life? Was your
It was cool actually, man. I know, you know what I'm saying, you know, sometimes you can't just get what you want, you know what I'm saying, right then and there, but my mom always made sure that we always had what we needed, always had what we wanted, or she even just go out her way to even, you know what I'm saying, just to do extra stuff. So, yeah, man, my life was cool, man. Then I had my mentors, you know what I'm saying, my uncles. They always, you know what I'm saying, talk to us, sat us down, you know what I'm saying, let us know stuff that's going on now.
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago, they was telling us what's gonna happen now. Now it's happening. Now I'm just like, not saying I know it, but like, that's what Uncle's talking about. So it just.
They prepared you for stuff that was coming up. So
now I'm just like, embracing it. Now I'm just living with it like, yeah, man, this is what Uncle's saying. So now this is what you gotta do. So.
Yeah, because I heard a song, it was called My Story or something. Yeah. And you was talking about like, you had to like make ends meet and stuff. Your mom was a single mom and stuff like that?
Single mom, you know what I'm saying? Me and my brother, before he passed, rest in peace, Treasy.
Oh yeah, rest in peace.
And my little sister. So, you know, Dukes was always working, making sure everything was on the table. So when I finally got a little old enough to work, started working. First job was at McDonald's.
Yeah.
During Hollywood, I'm pretty sure they probably know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I first started working, and then Once I start seeing my checks, I start buying my own stuff for school. Like, no, man, you ain't got to buy that, huh? Put money on the rent, you know what I'm saying? That's just...
Oh, so that's how you start helping her out.
Yeah,
like,
I start helping my mom out. Like,
oh, so you got a job right
saving
away.
her money, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, mom, no, don't even worry about it. We gonna pay the rent this month, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that, so.
Yeah, and then okay, so then how did you start, how did the music start? Like, where did that get in there?
Like, I've been a part of music my whole life, for real. It's just, like, the rapping part came along, like, me and my bro started rapping. Our first little song, we did it off a tape recorder.
Like one of them little tiny tape recorders?
Like one of the tape recorders.
Like you held it up here?
Yeah,
like.
so we had the Dreamcast. That's when the Dreamcast was out. So we had to we had a beat on the CD, put the beat on to the Dreamcast, had it playing off the TV, and then we just recorded our verses on a little tape recorder.
Okay.
And then we just like went around the neighborhood and we just started letting everybody listen to it. Then they started like liking it. So they started playing it in school and all that. So yeah, man.
And then, okay, so that's how it all started.
Yeah.
Did your mom play music when you were little at home and all that?
Yeah.
You guys was all into music?
The time. And I mainly be around my uncle. Like I used to be around my uncle a whole lot. And he kept us up to par, especially with the music. Like he had the DMX when it came out.
Yeah.
He had all the Hot Boys and all the Cash Money CDs when it came out.
Okay.
And Tupac.
Tupac.
That
was my shit
when
too.
Tupac dropped All Eyes on Me, Uncle was blasting it every day. He'd come pick me up, or I'd ride with him, go somewhere. He's just playing Tupac all day. So.
What do you have, like an old school caddy or something? Like Cutlass or something?
Matter of fact, he had a little Oldsmobile. It was a little blue one. It was a little blue Oldsmobile Cutlass.
I remember
small
that.
Bodies,
like
small,
like my uncles. Because when you saying this, bro, I remind me of my life, you know? Because I used to like Tupac, and my uncles used to come up in the caddies and shit and pick us up, blasting all them kind of beats and shit.
So my Uncle Lee, he had the old school Cutlass, the Oldsmobile, the blue one. Then my Uncle Davey, he had the red Honda. He had the little red Honda Accord, and he come up bumping Cash Money, or my uncle come up bumping it, or they switching it, whatever.
So music was just part of your life.
Yeah.
Like you was always around music and shit. Like it's always like it's in the culture, like right? Like in your culture, like yeah. Cause like my house is always like Spanish music and shit. Cause like my mom and them like salsa, and cause we're Cuban. So yeah, it's like already in our blood, like boiling. But some people have it in them to sing, and that some people don't. Like I don't really sing, but yeah, like so when you was little, okay, so you guys were doing that first little thing, right? And then what was the next thing? What was the next step? Like after that, So
I just started I started really writing. That's when I started getting into like the writing stage of it. So now I'm listening to beats and I'm writing to them now. So what I would do is I would pick a beat I want to do that I write to it. But then I want somebody to hear it. So I call my boys and I'll be like, don't answer the phone, I'm finna leave some on your voicemail. So once I did that, and then they'll call me back like, bro, that's hard, bro. You really need to record that. You need to do that for real. And I'm like, man, y'all playing with me, man. So I just started getting used to it. So then when I did it, they'd be like, bro, you really need to, you know what I'm saying? You need to start doing that. Like for real. And I'm like, man, I think I should just give it a shot, man. Just to because then it started becoming a peace of mind. Like I first had my son, my oldest son, Terrence Jr. I first had him when I was 22.
Okay.
So when I had him and his mom go to work, it'd just be me and him at the house. So he'd go to sleep. Then I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm finna try to record something real quick. Let me see if I can just keep it going. Cause I wasn't really hanging around my boys then. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the hood no more for real. So it was just like, I just wanted to just keep it going. And then one thing led to another. Started just getting used to it. Then I started recording for real. Then I got used to recording, and then you started making songs.
And then like, okay, you started your YouTube and all that, because I remember I seen a lot of like video, songs. Like, 9 years ago, you started like hard. Yeah, it was going like.
Little bro was like, yeah, man, we got to start putting them on YouTube. And then, like when we did mixtapes, that's when Dat Piff was like really out. And well, that Piff gone now, but back then though, he knew how to put him on that Piff. So it was like, get like 3,000 some views on there. Like everybody listening to the songs on there, they really listening to the whole mixtape. And that's what we was doing. We was dropping mixtapes. We really weren't putting out singles. We just dropped the whole tape.
Okay.
So
that what was that like? What is that Piff thing? It was just like a streaming thing back in the day.
That's what everybody was like. That's what like mixtapes and stuff was coming to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a SoundCloud, but back then. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's how it was. Okay, and then eventually you got to start performing and all that kind of shit, right?
Yeah, because we did a couple songs, and then little bro like, oh man, I can get us a show at Tequila Sheeters. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. So then we did it that one night, but then everybody liked it. So they was like, y'all coming back next weekend to do the next show? And we like, yeah. So after that, we just was there every weekend. Like we used to be there every weekend. Man.
It's the Tequila Sheeters downtown Toledo? Okay. Yeah. That's dope.
That's when I first started like really performing that, man.
Okay, so like how hard is it to follow your passion, right? But also have a job and like worried about like bills and trying to focus on your music and all that. Is that hard to do?
Yeah, sometimes it is. It is, man, because thoughts be all over the place. But then like if I'm at work, I try to just like put on a beat or something. I try to just listen to something because I know like that's my therapy. Like my music is my therapy, man. So when I don't feel like talking or I don't feel like doing nothing for real, I just try to like focus on my music.
Have you ever had like a beat at work, like come up with a song, listen to a beat and come up with songs? And stuff? Yeah.
And then once I really started like programming it like that, that's when I was able to do features. Like somebody send me a feature, I'll be able to do it at work. And then once I get it down pack, I go home and record it. Then I'll be able to send it back to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not even just playing, like I just be like, oh yeah, I like this, I gotta do this. So then when I get it all together in my mind, I go home and record it. And then
what a feature, what is like someone asks you to do a part in their song? Or you're on their song, or how does that?
Or vice versa.
Oh, vice versa.
Either.
Okay.
Yeah, like I send songs out too if somebody want to feature or want to get on, or if they want me to get on, I get on.
So it's called it's like when people collab, right?
Yeah, collab.
Okay, so you collab with people and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope as fuck. Yeah, and then that's good for both sides, right?
Right.
Yeah, because then their fans see you, like vice versa, you know what I'm saying?
Because if you playing the song and they be like, man, who is that? Oh yeah, that's my bro Stacks, la la la. Oh yeah, man, I heard it dude, but la la la. And, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I just try to do it for like, just to get out there.
Yeah, it's really important. It's kind of like what we're doing right now. We're collabing right now to help us both get out there, you know what I'm saying?
Right, just to get out there.
Yeah, because it's really important. It's really important to like collab with people and try to get, you know, especially in our entertainment industry. Like if I want to grow this podcast, if you want to grow your music, like we should, like, don't be like so stuck up where you're like saying no to people and like, you know, you can't do it with everybody. But if you like that music or if you like that person, like I try to tell most people yes on the podcast, but I mean, I don't got time for every single person that asks me. Yeah. But you know, I got to do that. So I got a set of questions, you know what I mean, that I kind of prepare myself to ask you and stuff. So I got this board right here, and so I every once in a while I'm going to look up here and like look at the questions and stuff like that, because I kind of I lose track and stuff like that. But all right, so who is your strongest like support group out of all like all your fans and stuff like that, your peoples or whoever? Who's been there for you throughout the whole thing and all that?
My mom.
Your mom?
I gotta say my mom, man. Like, cause my mom was in there. Cause like I said, like when I first started recording, I used to record in her kitchen. So really, before anybody even get a chance to hear anything, my mama hear it. And you know, my mama come in there and talk to me like, yeah, man, I think that's one of the ones, son. I think you should push that one, or she'll listen to a couple different ones and then she'll push that one like, So my mom for real. But you know, like my sons, they like my music. Like my son, man, my oldest, he he had this one song. It's called what's the name of the song? Go Hard or Go Home.
Yeah.
Me and my bro had a song called Go Hard or Go Home.
Yeah.
And every time he would get in the car, he would, Dad, put Go Hard or Go Home.
Yeah.
Like I had to play that song. Like every time he got in the car, like I had to play that song.
He liked that song.
Yeah, he loved that song, man.
Yeah.
He loved that Go Hard or Go Home. And then, you know, he just started getting used to all my other songs and stuff. So, yeah, though, my kids, my girl now, you know, since I've been with her, she been there.
Yeah.
She been at all the shows and all that.
Yeah, I seen her.
Really
she was supporting when we did that show. She was right there, and she was filming you the whole time.
Right.
Shit,
Yeah, she been there, man. So,
that's dope, man. You got to have some people to support you.
Also, too, my auntie, man, my auntie King. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
She definitely been a big supporter ever since she got me my first show.
Okay.
She the one got me performing for real.
What was your first show?
It was her daughter's graduation party.
Oh, okay. So
it was my cousin's graduation party. So, like at the time back then, I had this song called "Yeah, Buddy." So, like I let the family hear it first, and then they was just everybody like, "Man, we love that song. La la la. You got to do that at the graduation party." So my auntie just really just put me on the spot, like, you doing it. I got the DJ. That's it. So after that, that's when all the nervousness, like all the nerve stuff went away.
You got confident.
Started getting confident. Yeah, so then after that, you know, started getting shows after that, started really performing, and then I just started getting used to it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's dope. Yeah, your family, you know, your aunts, uncles, them kind of people are really important. So you can get the confidence to like, okay, because they're the ones that like see you every day and they see who you are. If you're working hard, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be like, hey man, good, keep up the good work. But you know, friends and family or friends and stuff, sometimes they don't support right away. But like after a while they will.
Yeah, after a while
they'd be like, damn, I noticed you, Stacks, man, what's up, man? And they start, you know what I mean? But sometimes it takes, because like everybody's used to like, okay, like when I started this podcast, I went to my friends, like, I'm gonna start this podcast. They're like, man, what are you gonna talk about, whatever. But now they're like, hey, when are you gonna let me on the podcast?
Yeah.
You know, so eventually they'll come around.
Yeah, they come around, man. It's, you know, it's just keep going, man.
And if they don't, they don't.
They don't.
They don't jump on the train, you gotta keep going and just do your thing.
The train don't stop, man.
Yes, sir. And you put in a lot of work, man, for this, right?
Yeah.
So when you get off work, your real job, what do you do for your real job?
I work at a little car factory.
Okay.
They do car parts, paint them and all that, package them and stuff like that.
Okay. So then you use that money to actually get your music going, right?
Yeah.
So you had to buy like all kinds of equipment and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
So what you did? You started I remember you telling me one time that you started a studio, your own studio and all that shit.
Yeah, man.
Tell me a little bit about that.
It was a few years ago. Like I just cause where we was recording at, which was my cousin's house, which was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? We getting 25 for 3 hours. You know what I mean? Just, you know, we in there going crazy. But I wanted to get used to doing it by myself. So I wound up asking him, and he like, yeah, man, it's gonna cost around this much, and then, you know what I'm saying, just to have the right equipment. So I was just like, it was around like tax time, you know what I'm saying, 1 year, I'm like, let me go get it.
Yeah.
And then started sitting down, really getting used to it. That's when I started writing. Cause I'm like, I ain't gotta go nowhere, I don't gotta write.
So you didn't have to write, you just went in there
I just
freestyle and shit?
Yeah, I just think about what I want to say. Like I listen to the beat a few times or maybe even a couple days, depending on how, you know what I'm saying? And then once I come up with the words, I go over them, make sure I know them. Then when I'm ready to record, I just record.
Okay. Dang, so then, and then you just keep doing that, put that to the side and do another song, another song.
Yeah.
And then, but you don't put those out right away, right? You still got to figure everything else out.
If I want to put somebody on them, or if I know I'm done, then I just want to like sit down, try to like mix it down and all that. So, yeah. And
then tell me a little bit about the, like, how do you put your music out to the world? Like, how did you like that new mixtape, the old school too?
Yeah, I got United Masters, which is like a little promo, little label, little thing. You know what I'm saying? You download the app, and then you can be able to like put your music on there, and they'll put it on streaming platforms, all that, YouTube, you know, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple
All of
Music,
it. Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like that, your stuff can be spread out to everybody,
spread
and
out to
everybody can use it.
And then they keep track of your fans and your views and
Oh, okay.
how many plays each song is getting and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yep.
What is that called?
It's called United Masters.
United Masters. Okay.
Yeah.
I never heard of that before.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard it from you, but you're the first person to ever talk to me about
it's
that.
it's like a little record label in your pocket.
Okay.
And they pay you, you know, however many, you know what I'm saying?
What influences your music? Like how do you told me you used to listen to DMX and Tupac, all that. What rapper or what style is your music influenced by or whatever?
Wayne.
Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Like, man, I've been a fan of Lil Wayne since I was young, man. Like Wayne was
Wheezy baby.
Wheezy. Since he was Wheezy. Like, yeah, man, Wayne, man.
That was your dude?
Yeah.
So you like that like down south kind of style?
Yeah. But I like how Wayne switched it. Cause you know, like Wayne was saying, like, you know, I had to rap a certain way around Baby. Cause they didn't want me rapping like how I really want to rap. But then once he started getting used to rapping how he wanted to rap, it's just the pattern. You see the pattern change.
Yeah.
Still got that slang though, but the rapping is different. The words is different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what really made me like, man, I got it, man.
Damn, that'd be cool. Imagine one day if you could collab with him.
Yeah.
That'd be dope,
Yeah. I love that, man. I sit down with Wayne. Even if I just can't even get on the song or whatever,
or just
I can't get a verse.
Just to chop it up with him.
Just to chop it up, just 10 minutes. If we just sit down, smoke, whatever, and talk.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet as hell. All right, so tell me about like one of your most memorable moments on stage. Like what was like anything ever happened where you're like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so the one year, the big rapper Dero, I don't know if you remember Dero. He had the ice cream paint job song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he came here. He came here one year, and I opened up for him.
It's like peanut butter in the inside. Yeah.
And the outside
ice cream paint. Yeah.
He wanted up coming here. He had a show at the used to be called the Rocket Bar, and I opened up for him. And yeah, that was a nice one. That was a big one.
And you got to meet him and everything and hang out with him and shit. Hey, did he say you did a good job?
Yeah, he did. Matter of fact, actually, he like, man, I see you, man. Just keep going.
Yeah.
And that, you know what I'm saying, from that day, it was just like, it was one of those.
Yeah, that makes you feel good and confident.
Yeah, and it was like 800 people there.
Damn.
So that was like my biggest crowd, like the biggest stage. It was.
So that was like one of your most memorable moments on stage. All right, so tell me about like challenges you have, like what like, okay, I noticed like when I was looking at your page, right? I seen in the, like I'm looking at YouTube and your Spotify or no SoundCloud, and I see you going hard. And 9 years ago, 8 years, 7, and then all of a sudden I start seeing like it starts slowing down. Like you only like what are your like most difficult, so you can keep going, so you can stay relevant, so you can make more videos? Or why do you slow down like that? Is there a method to your madness? Tell me a little bit. I don't know, because I don't know how to make music. But I know that my podcast, I make one a week and I'm staying consistent so I can stay relevant. You know what I mean?
Just like I said though, man, it's just like my peace of mind, man. It's like my therapy.
Okay.
Like it's just always been there. Like it's been there for years. Like, so what it is though, like when I had to take like I could say I had to take like a little break, just trying to get things together. Trying to get, you know what I'm saying, I had to get a different laptop. My laptop wound up going out, so I had to get a different one. So just like staying consistent, like is like watching other people too. Like I said, I'm a big Wayne fan, so I see like, you know what I'm saying, when Wayne say he do 2 or 3 songs a day.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So when you think about it, like 2 or 3 songs a day, by Friday you could have a whole mixtape. So is, you know what I mean? If I could do at least 2 or 3 songs a day, or at least one, you know, by Friday, Saturday, I have a whole tape. Because you know, tapes ain't long now. They
kind of short
8 songs. Yeah, they cut it down. But Yeah, though, just my mental.
So you still putting out a lot of songs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I got stuff. Yeah, I definitely got some stuff on the way. I got some.
Cause I seen like that mix. There's like the old school 2 mixtape.
Yeah.
That's like a whole bunch of songs, right?
Yeah.
That was recent,
Yeah,
right?
like
a year ago.
I just did that about a year ago.
Yeah. And then
how that like the old school came about.
Yeah, how did that?
My buddy Mike, I work with, you know what I'm saying, older guy in the 60s. His family, I have something for their dad like every year at their house. So his cousin is a DJ. So like after I put the tape out, I gave him the tape. He let his sister hear it. So after his sister heard it, she was like, oh yeah, I want him to come perform some songs at the house. He can do that. And then, so getting to perform in the backyard at somebody's house is even different. Like a house visit, a house performance, I'm like, yeah, I gotta do that. It's different. Nobody's doing it. Like, you know, once you get to a certain level of being rich, you know, somebody had you come perform at their house is
it's paid,
that's big. Like, man, I had Prince in here, or I had him in here, or I had, you know what I mean? It's just like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's people that pay for that, like for their kid's birthday or something.
Right. So that came about, so I'm like, man, I gotta keep it going. I gotta do the old schools, man, just because I want the older crowd to, you know, listen to music with no cussing too. I don't even cuss.
Oh yeah.
I don't even say the N-word, nothing. They're like, just clean lyrics.
Yeah.
So when they listen to it, or they have somebody like, oh yeah, you need to listen to him. He ain't cussing, or he ain't got to do that. He ain't got to say all that stuff just to make good music and show you. Yeah, I just try to create that lane again.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, so I seen that you're going pretty hard, like, and then like that song, was it Twisted?
Oh,
that
yeah,
was a good
Twisted.
song. I like that song. My 2 favorite songs out of all of them. Actually, I got 3 favorite ones. The Ready song, the Twisted song, and then the one that says Your Story, My Story. Yeah, those 3 songs.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't listen to every single song you got. I listened to some older stuff and stuff like that. I can see your progression where I can tell like you've been getting way stronger, way better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can tell because as soon as you started, like when I was the judge at the shootout, right? I already had some dude in mind that was gonna win, right? I was thinking the dude with the red pants, he's gonna win. But then as soon as you started rapping, bro, I looked at Brandon and I was like, oh yeah, this is him. I was like, he's the one. He's the one that I want to do a podcast with. And not only that, but you're the one with the best like rap, like your presence. You didn't even get on stage. You just like grabbed the mic right there. I think Charlie, Charlie Hustle?
Yeah.
Charlie Hustle was like, this is my boy,
Shout out Charlie.
Stacks. And then shout out Charlie. Yeah. And then he gave you the mic and then boom, you just busted out right there. Are you ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
Just ready, man. Yeah, man. That's just something I believe, man. You just gotta be ready, man.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Cause also too though, I treat like every show like I never know who gonna walk in. You know what I mean? And you don't wanna be up there looking or sounding, you know what I mean? So I try to treat, even if it is local, I just never know who gonna walk in. Like,
of course.
Or somebody might tell me after the show, like, man, you know, what's the name just walked in here too, man? Like, yeah, man, he said he seen you and la la la. So I try to just treat everything in every show like it could be the one.
It could be the one.
It could be the one.
It could, and it could, and it really could.
Yeah.
Cause like anything. Like I was just telling Brandon, what did I tell you? I said, we just got to keep making these podcasts and one day it'll just be the one. Yeah. Like one day it'll just like, oh, this one got 1,000 views or this one got,
man.
Yeah. Cause like,
that's what I've been really looking at too. Like when I watch like $1 million worth of game and all that, man, it's just to keep going.
Yeah.
It's just to keep going, man.
Them dudes are doing good,
You know what I'm saying? Like, even me, like being 35, people might think that's probably too old. Like, maybe you should probably be, nah, man.
You living your good dream.
I'm cool, man. Yeah. I'm straight.
Would you rap if there was nothing to it? Like no money, nothing? You do it already, right?
Yeah, I do it.
That's your thing,
yeah,
right?
this my thing. This my peace of mind. It's like my therapy. So
Yeah.
my music and rapping, I'm still gonna rap, whether I make it or not. Like
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be rapping.
Yeah, and then you
That's
got a
just
good
me.
job and shit.
Yeah.
It's not like you out here just trying to struggle and like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, just
this,
chilling and doing my music, man.
just like this podcast, this don't bring me no money or nothing, but this is fun. Like having you and another guest and like a conversation, out hearing your story.
And another thing too, though, keep you out of trouble.
Yes, sir.
Keep you out the streets, man. Keep you out of trouble, man. How can I know about anything or what's going on if I'm in the studio?
Yeah.
I was at home. I was chilling.
Yes, sir.
I ain't.
Yeah. So you go to work and then you're at home with the kids in the studio and all that shit.
Because nowadays, man, I feel like it's weird out here now, man. It's bad. Like the kids is killing kids and they just like, you know what I'm saying. The generation is just, it's not the same no more. So like after I lost my, you know what I'm saying, I lost my brother. So I really, you know what I'm saying, really messed up my thinking a little bit on how to, you know what I'm saying, outlook at stuff. And then I lost my boy, my bro C, RPC. I lost him, and then after that, man, I just been really just been in the house, man. It just really just kept me in the house now, because if I go outside to the store or something, it just like weird, just off.
Is this
something be off, like?
Is this like something tragic? Like they got shot or something? Like is this
Well,
like
my
medical
brother,
stuff?
My brother passed in a car accident. And
sorry about that, man.
Yeah.
But sorry to hear about that.
And then my bro C, he wound up getting shot.
Oh shit.
So yeah. It just like, you know what I'm saying, because that was really like my dude, like outside with, like I call him, you know what I'm saying, we chilling, whatever.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like after that happened, it just really just calmed me down, man. I just been in the house, just chilling.
So it made you think more about everything you're doing and everything.
Moving around everywhere, like, you know what I'm saying? Even though I know I get like I get respect, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm cool everywhere, but still though, it don't just be them people, it be other people.
Yeah.
And other people's intentions that'll mess everything up for everybody else. So I was just like, man, nah, man, I'm just gonna do my shows and just chill, man. That's it.
That's good though. I mean, like you said, can nobody come knocking on your door and say, hey, you did something? Like, bro, I wasn't there.
I was at home.
I'm at work and then I'm in my studio.
And I gotta take care of my kids, man. Like I gotta make sure they straight. I can't I can't be out here like that.
How many kids you got?
Just two.
Two?
2 boys.
Okay, that's cool. Are they older, younger, what?
My oldest son is 13 and my youngest is 6.
Okay. So they need you, bro. Right now it's an important time for them. Yeah, because you got to guide them the right way.
Right.
You got to show them the way to become young men, you know? Yeah, because like the same like morals, like you seem like a really solid ass dude. Right. So them morals that your mom passed you, were you guys like church going and stuff like that?
Yeah, we used to go to church all the time.
I can kind of tell though a little bit, because you're real respectful and all that shit. Yeah. So I can kind of tell that your mom taught you with like some respectful morals. So my mom, man. Those kind of things, man, you got to pass to your
like my grandmother before she passed. You know what I'm saying? Just the people that was around me, like my uncles weren't all like, you know what I mean? When it was time to turn up, they'd turn up. But other than that, they coolest dudes in the world, man.
They were just chillaxing.
So So they make sure we straight. So that was their thing. So
but the moms got to show you how to become like the actual. You know, the moms can show you. So so I was gonna think. Okay, I asked you about the challenges. Okay, who would you like? We already talked a little bit about the collab and like that. Who would be like your I asked you, I was gonna ask you, who do you collab with a lot? Like who do you have like features with? Is there any artists you've had a lot of features with, or is it like different people and stuff like that?
Yeah, I got some with different people.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a few of them.
Who would be like your ultimate collab? Like we said Lil Wayne, but other than Lil Wayne, like how about locally? Who would be like a good? Do you know anybody like locally?
Like right now?
Yeah.
Well, one of them already got out the way, which is on Twisted. Shout out Magic One.
Okay.
That was definitely like one of the ones that was on the list for real.
Okay.
But far as wise one, whoever for real, it's just I'm versatile, like you know what I'm saying, like that. So I don't mind doing a collab with anybody. I do it with anybody.
Yeah, and that's good. That's good.
Anybody wanting to work or whatever, just hit me up. Like, I'll do a song with anybody.
That's even better because
nobody
like
particular or nothing like that. Even if you just started rapping, I'll do it. Like 'cause that's just like how I am. Because I know you know people I don't know.
yeah.
So it's you know. What I
Yeah,
mean?
that's good shit, bro.
Yeah,
For real, that's really good
thank
because that's letting these young cats, because a lot of younger cats, they follow me and stuff. Maybe a lot of them will be like, hey man, like it's available now.
Yeah.
Maybe they can reach out to you. They know that you're willing to do that because it's good to do that. I think when younger cats tell me, like people like you said, they're just beginning, and you can help them like teach them a little tweaks or hey, you should do this or you should do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because don't you guys get in the studio together or no? Or how does that
like
happen?
sometimes, or I'll probably go somewhere and then record it and then send it to you.
Oh, okay.
Or
so
something
then,
like that.
you guys send each other the beats,
Yeah.
and then you come up with
Yeah.
your little thing and then
Yeah.
send it to him.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering how that goes.
But yeah, though sometimes we do them in the studio together.
Yeah.
Like my bro T Sky called me. He'd be like, "Hey man, I got a verse I need you to do." La la la. We go to the studio and do it.
Okay.
So
I know we talked a little bit about the process of music making. Like how do you come up with like an individual song? Do you gotta listen to the beat every time, or you gotta come up with the lyrics every time? How does that work?
I try to find a beat first.
Okay.
I listen to the beat first.
Okay.
Then I'll probably listen to the beat for probably like a couple hours or so, something like that, and then that's when I start thinking.
Okay.
Then once I get like the first 4 bars together, and then like pretty much after that, everything just hitting me like boom. So I get it all done. I make sure it's a full 16 or something like that, and then I just go over it. Then after I go over it, then I know I got it. Like so, when I go to the studio, I'm ready to record.
Okay.
Like, hook straight to it. Like
Yeah. And then like how do you come up with all these like words that rhyme? Like it just comes to your brain like when you're thinking the beat and you're just thinking about one word and what word rhymes with the other one?
Cause that mainly be the main point of the verse, like the first 4 bars. I gotta make sure my first 4 bars hit. Like I gotta make sure the first 4 is just like, oh yeah. And then once I get it like that, it just all just start to come together.
And then how about ready? You know how you say ready and you say ready throughout the song. You say it so many times that by like the middle of the song, I'm over here saying ready. What is that called? Like that? That's the
hook.
The hook.
Yeah.
The hook, and then you like basically feed that into the song, and then you get people like outside singing it with you and shit.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro. Like that song. By the end of the song, I already knew like the lyrics of your song.
Yeah, man.
Cause you just like fed that in there every once in a while.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's a dope ass song. I think that's a good way to make songs, like where you say like a little bit of like the hook, and you put it in
Catchy.
there. Yeah.
Just
you got more songs like that?
That's what I've been learning too. Like try to stay catchy with the songs too. Like get a nice little hook that's catchy. And, you know.
Yeah. So that's a really good thing. Yeah. I think like that's a good advice for anybody that like something like that, like a nice little hook like that.
Yeah, catchy.
Yeah, that's just dope. All right, so let me see. Are you working on any current projects or anything coming up soon?
I'm about to start this mixtape. But this mixtape, I really want I'm trying to put features on it. Like mostly all features on it. Okay. So I'm gonna try to do a mixtape like that, and then I'm gonna finish my my EP, which is called No Remorse, and I'm gonna finish that, and then that's gonna probably be. I'll probably have a couple features on there. Okay. But yeah, other than that,
is that something you're gonna work on for the future?
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna have that. I'm definitely gonna have both of those ready.
Okay.
Good to go.
So
at least I'm gonna get the songs together so I can send out, and then I'm gonna finish the EP. So yeah.
All right, cool. So you let me know when that is, and then we can do a little podcast or something. Yeah. Like whenever, like you, like if you let me know ahead of time, we can schedule some things. You know what I'm saying? And then like we can promote it on the podcast. Cause now we locked in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We locked in. If you need my help, boom. If I need your help, boom. Right. Like I told you, I want to have a big Yogi'Z, like 100 episode party. Yeah. And then we're gonna make, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to do a show so we can all get together, so we can all like have something special. It ain't about just me or just about you. No, I want this to be like a community thing. I want to help people grow anything, like whatever they are. I don't care if you're a mechanic. I want to help you grow your mechanic shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're a rapper, I want to help you grow your music or whatever. So I'm gonna be there for you, man. You just gotta let me know ahead of time so we can plan it out, like 6 months or whatever. You say, hey, Yogi, I got this show coming up. I'm really excited about it. Let's get on the podcast. Let's talk about it. Boom. We can even do a live on Facebook. We can sit right here, put the phone right there, live on Facebook, pick big party tomorrow, and we can do it. And we put it on my Facebook and your Facebook. We don't got to do it on YouTube. We can do whatever. You just got to let me know, man, because like I'm not going to be stingy with none of this shit or nothing. Like as soon as people message me and stuff, I try to find them a date, you know, so they can get in there. All right, so like that was talking about your projects and stuff. Is there anything else that you like to do besides like you know, besides music and work? Like, is there anything else? You go fishing or anything like that?
Yeah, I go fishing sometimes because my girl like fishing. She's a fisher, so you know she got me doing a little bit of fishing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes.
Yeah, that's like a little meditation.
Yeah, that's cool too though. I like fishing now, man. Yeah. Fishing be cool. Yeah. Especially when you catch them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but yeah though, but other than that, man, I watch battle rap.
Battle rap?
I'm a battle rap fanatic, man. For real, man. Hey, I'm a battle rap fanatic.
Have you ever did that? Like battle people?
No.
No?
No.
You think you could? I think you could.
I think I can, but
that's just not your style.
Yeah, it's because it's time consuming.
Okay.
Because like battle rap up to date now, man, you gotta be.
You gotta do your research.
You gotta be prepared. You gotta have all 3 rounds ready to go. Like you gotta be locked.
Okay.
And like think like battle rap, you can't have no job, man. You gotta be. Okay. Yeah, like battle rap will take you away from a lot of stuff.
Yeah, man. Plus you ain't the type of person to be hating on everybody right in their face and shit.
I don't like the.
Yeah. I could tell your demeanor, like the way you are when at that show, you was just laid back watching everybody. You wasn't showing too much hype when anybody. You wasn't showing too much like low. Right. You know, like me, I was like clapping for one guy. Yeah. The next guy, I was like, man. Right. You could see if I liked the person, but you, I was like right next to you. I couldn't tell if you was like, you was just chill. Yeah. The whole time.
Man. So but the battle rap, man, is
That's different.
It's there.
That's different, and you got to do like research on people, right? Because you got to like talk about
or at least know. At least know, because you don't want to just go up there with no non-facts or, you know what I'm saying, then that ain't true for real, because it just filler. It just really messed around up. But
so there's a show like that now?
Oh, the URL. It's called the URL.
URL.
Yep.
Because I've seen it here and there, but I've never seen the show actually.
Yeah, it's called URL.
URL is Battle Raps?
Yeah, Battle Raps.
What's that? What channel is that on?
It's like an app.
Oh, it's an app.
You gotta download the app and stuff like that.
Damn, everything's a fucking app now.
Well, they got it on YouTube. Like, they got Battle Rap on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they drop them on YouTube and stuff like that.
I gotta check that out. All right, so I seen, like, I've been to 2 of these shows. I've only been to 2 of those shootouts, right? Mm-hmm. And I see the younger rappers, and I see it, like, I'm not trying to like hate on nobody or nothing, but can you give a little bit of advice for the young? You've been doing this for like 10, 11 years, but I seen a lot of your shit. I seen you progressing. I seen the way you started, and I see who you are now, and I seen your presence, the way you act. Can you give a little advice to the younger guys that are up and coming? Maybe they still need something to work on. What would you recommend for them to work on?
Like, just practice. Just practice, man. Just lock in with it for real. Like, that's what you want to do, then. You know what I mean? You just gotta keep going. Like, especially if you're not used to performing, you definitely want to practice. You want to make sure you know all your words. You want to be able to say them all. You don't want to get up there and not know your words. And because I did it before. Like, sometimes I'd have been doing one song and saying a verse to a whole nother song, and I'm like, I know I did it, but everybody like, oh yeah, man, it was cool, man, it was dope, blah, blah, blah. But in my mind, I'm like, man, I know I messed that whole verse up. So after a while, I just started I just kept going over it, practicing like all week. If we got a show Friday, I'm gonna start going over my songs probably Wednesday night or Wednesday morning. Just going over them, make sure I know the words in the mirror, all type of, you know what I'm saying? So.
And then do you work on your stage presence and all that.
Yeah.
When you look in the mirror, you're just like
how I
doing
want
it,
to,
just
how
like
I
you
want
was
to start
there.
off, how I want to come like, or I could read the room. Like I know the crowd, like yeah, I'm finna get them up real quick, man, because everybody else they just like paying attention, but they just lounging around. No, man, they gonna stand up for this. So I just try to like, try to come out strong. That's why I don't like standing on the stage. I like to be right there on the floor. I want to be able to just like, you see me like right here in your face, like it's real, like.
Yeah,
So,
and you did do that at the show. Like, as soon as you start rapping, everybody stood up, was with their phones right on you.
I tried to, man.
Like I did. I stood up right, and I was like, damn, this dude, like.
I try to just like get like, so you feel it, like.
Yeah, because you took
no choice
attention.
but to either clap or stand up or something. I try to. That's how I try to approach them. So.
Yeah, you took like control of the whole thing right away. You grabbed that mic, boom, you just did it. Like, that's cool. Hey, so okay. Tell me a little bit, like, what was like the turning point in your life that like created this like musical, like dude, like tell me like something, I don't know, like something.
Like the rapping, as far as rapping,
yeah. Cause it's different though. Your rapping is different from people. It ain't like the same. Like I seen 5-10 dudes. It was just like a lot of the same, and then boom, it's like. Shit was more like musical, more like it's rapping, but it was like lyrical type shit.
Yeah, just what I'm feeling. And then I try to switch it up on like every beat. I don't like to try to rap the same pattern. Try to like different things. Like stay saying this word, I try to take that word out and use this one. Or like sometimes if I say a word and I don't know it, I'll look it up just to make sure it even fit right there. So when I say it, you may not know it, don't like, man, that word probably don't even go there, but it do. Cause I look it up. Like I make sure that like, that's exactly what I'm talking about on topic. So.
Oh, so you just ain't trying to put a word there just cause it rhymes.
Yeah. I try to switch it up. I don't like saying the same words either.
Okay.
Like, cause you listen to a verse sometimes from somebody who just got the same, you know what I'm saying? It's just this, that, cause it just rhyme like that. It just, you can keep saying that because you're going to keep saying the same word.
Yeah.
I try not to use the same words. Like, try to switch it. Like, nah, I ain't going to say that word. I'm going to say this one. I ain't going to say that one this time. I'm going to say this one.
Okay.
So
do you look, how do you do that? You look in the dictionary and shit? Like, or what
like, if I don't know a word, then I look it up.
Yeah.
But, like, if I'm just listening to it, listening to the beat and I'm thinking of the words in my head, I'm just like, yeah, I can say this real quick. So after I say that, then I'm just thinking of like just different words to say after that.
Yeah, like another word.
Yeah, like a different approach.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, that's dope. Okay, so how did you always think like that, or was there a time when you just shifted and started like, was that always
like it was like at first it was cool because I was writing. So when I was writing, it was just like, all right, boom, it's cool. I could do that. Boom, that sound like boom. And then after I bought the studio, I stopped writing. So after I stopped writing, I just started like listening to the beats and then just going over them in my head, like the words. So when I'm like thinking the words now, I'm like, nah, man, I can't come like that no more. I gotta come like this. Or I think of some words and then I may take like a day or two and then come back to it. So by that time, I probably got the thought of something else and then just like, yeah, this can go with that. And then that song finished. I can do another one. So that's just how I try to like do it like that.
Yeah, that's dope. So you've been doing this shit for like 12 years.
Yeah.
That's dope. All right, so we're gonna take a little break because I'm gonna go get me like a little water and use the bathroom. Yeah. And then when we come back, I'm gonna ask you 10 like rapid fire questions. It's like this little thing I'm doing. And then I'll ask you some other questions, like 3 questions that I always ask everybody. And then we'll be all done. But let's come right back.
You already know.
We just went and got a water and I used the bathroom. I got you a water too if you want one. I don't know. I know you got a little juice and stuff. Yeah, appreciate it. Hey, so I've been asking people these like rapid fire questions and stuff. They're like just fun questions, so people can kind of get silly and get to know us. So if you ever had a superpower for a day, what would it be?
It'll probably be flying.
Flying? Yeah. You just get everywhere real fast?
Yeah. If I could just go here for like 2 or 3 minutes and then leave, come back, that'd be dope.
Yeah,
I think
that'd be sweet.
dope. Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Weirdest food you ever ate?
Weirdest food I ever ate.
You know how people eat like pig's feet and shit like that? You ever eat that?
Though. I never did. Yeah, the weirdest food I ever ate, I really don't know.
Have you ever ate oysters or like calamari? Because that's kind of weird.
I probably want to say, I tried one of those. Is it like a mussel? Is that what they call mussels? I think I tried one of those.
They're like, like that. Okay, so if your life was a movie, what would the title be?
If my life was a movie, what would the title be?
Yeah. Think of your whole life. Think about all your struggles, everything you've been through, or all your happy days. What would be the name of your movie?
You know, it's crazy. I watched a lot of movies. And like some movies, some movies you'd be like, yeah, man, I wish my life could be like that. But then it's like, the ending always like, I can't go out like that. Like, I ain't trying to go out like that. So if I had to name my movie, man, I guess it'd be called The Great.
The Great.
The Great.
Yeah.
I think I named my movie The Great.
The Great.
Because, all the, from the past to the, all the way to now, man, it's just.
That's it. StacksDaGreat.
Yeah, just The Great.
Yeah. and that's your name, so.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me your favorite song ever.
My favorite song ever.
Like, what's your favorite rap song?
I got the list.
Yeah,
so I.
But is there anyone like you said?
But
when you
like
were
one of the ones that if I when I first turned on YouTube, first song I gotta listen to is Lil Baby called Unfinished.
Unfinished, Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
That bitch is dope.
Off his new album, or the past album he just brought out. Yeah, it's called Unfinished.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's a dope song.
Just.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, that song.
Okay, so what's your favorite song that you've ever made? Do you have a favorite song that you made?
My favorite song I ever made. I got a few of them, man. I really
it's hard, huh?
I really got,
because that's like critiquing yourself.
But one of the main ones, and I feel like I really got like a big point across, like really on it. It's called Deeper.
Deeper.
I got a song called Deeper, and it's from the beat to the lyrics is just like one of those like one of those you could just really like if you want to just listen to rap. You just listen to it, or if you just in that mode, like you just want to chill, probably sit still, smoke something. You know what I'm saying?
So that's one of your favorites.
Deeper on. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that one out. All right, so if you could swap lives with any famous person, who would it be? Just for one day. Just for one day.
Like
a famous whatever, rapper, actor, singer, whatever. I don't know.
It'll probably be Drake. I think Drake, man.
Damn, hell yeah, that'd be sweet.
Man, you can't. It's hard to get Drake like it's like you know what I'm saying. Is
that dude's man?
Yeah,
he stay relevant.
He booked for like years. Like you can't book him. You can't. You know what I mean? It's just, Drake.
Yeah,
Drake for one day. It'd probably be.
Yeah, it'd be a hectic day.
That'd be It'd be a lot of work. It'd be
Hopefully you pick the day where he's just chilling at the pool or something.
Yeah. Or no, even if you gotta get on stage.
Oh yeah,
because
that's what you want to be.
You know it's sold out.
Yeah.
You already know it's been sold out. It's been sold out for 2 or 3 weeks now. So you know it's
All right, so anything funny ever happened on stage? Like anything like a mistake or anything like goofy where you like damn or that people notice? Because there's sometimes that you mess up that no one notices, right?
Right.
But is there times where people notice something funny or something?
I had, not saying it was really funny, it was just like I knew I was drunk Like I knew I was lit, and when the one song came on and I started saying the lyrics to the other song, it was just like I paused too. It was just like one of them moments, and I was trying to just like hurry up and get it back, but I know I had that pause. Like I'm just like, man, I can't be this drunk, man. Like
you was drinking a little bit too much. So you slowed down on that, huh? When you do shows, because you didn't drink.
One.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a shot, because like we used to get late. Like,
just to get loosened up a little bit, but that's it.
We be overboard with it sometimes. Like we drink a whole fifth before we even get on stage.
That's crazy. So, Hey, so okay, if you could sit down with anybody to just chill and smoke a blunt and just chop it up like this, I don't know, rap or anybody, who would it be?
Wayne. Yeah.
I kind of knew.
It gotta be.
I was thinking that Lil Wayne.
Be Wayne.
Yeah. You just be chilling, like just have a podcast with him and just chill, talk about everything.
Yeah.
Would you be the one interviewing? Would you want to interview him, or would you want him to interview you? Like, would you like to pick his brain?
I think I want him to interview me.
Yeah. Oh, for real? Yeah. So you can kind of.
Because I basically, watching Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? He basically, what's going on with him for real.
Oh yeah, because you
all up until now,
yeah.
So I'd rather him ask me some questions.
Yeah, because you already know everything about him.
Yeah.
He probably never even heard of you ever. Yeah, you're right.
Right.
Yeah, because like me, like I follow people, I already know everything they do.
Yeah. Watching, you know what I'm saying?
You probably watch him growing up since he was little. Yeah, Lil Wayne was always big. All right, so Lil Wayne. So, okay, tell me a dream vacation. Like, say you're a millionaire and you can go anywhere you want. Where you going?
Like people be like, man, you can't really be there that long because they got this and that. I want to go to Australia.
Okay.
I do. Like I want to go to Australia, man. Even if it's for like a couple hours, I just want to go.
Yeah, down under. They call that down under but there's a city. Yeah. There's Sydney, Australia. Yeah. There's a big ass city down there.
See what I'm saying? I know it's like different parts of it. That's, you know what I'm saying? I just want to just.
You don't got to go to the desert. You can go to the city and go do some shows and shit. Yeah, that's dope.
I want in Australia. Yeah, that'll be one.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. Okay, what's something that most people don't know about you?
I know how to play the drums.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you played the drums before?
Yeah.
Like this?
My uncle bought the drums. Like I've been beating on like pots and pans like when I was a kid. Like when I was a baby, I was beating on pots and pans. I'd flip my toys upside down. I'd take the butter knives out of my mom's kitchen drawer and just start beating on the toys and so yeah, beating on pots and pans and stuff like that. Then he wound up buying the drums for real. And he played the bass guitar. So I go over his house, we go in the basement, we just vibe out. It just be me and him, like my cousins and them be upstairs probably playing a game or something like that. It just be me and him in the basement vibing out. Like,
that's dope.
He be telling me how to do it, then when to do it. So I started like.
So you've had that in you, like that that rhythm.
Yeah,
like
music,
ever since you was little. It's like in you, like it's just in you.
Right.
Basically. All right, so let me see. Okay, one word that describes your music style.
I'm just gonna have to say different.
Different.
Just different.
Yeah, you're right. All right, because you're right, because I kept seeing like average. As soon as you got the mic, it was different.
Just different.
That's why I picked you.
It's just what I've been through, and with the music. Especially with the rapping, you know what I'm saying? I just try to like do different things with it, so yeah, that's dope. All right, so I always ask people my last 3 questions in my podcast because I talk about fitness. Do you work out? Have you ever worked out? I work out a little bit. I do, you know what I'm saying?
Because you're fit. It's not like
I try to do my little push-ups and stuff like that, but I need to get back. I need to get back. I want to get back running. That's what I want to do for real. I want to get my wind back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get my wind back a little bit.
Yeah. It's good to work out because our health is important.
Right.
So now that we're getting a little older, I like to promote health, and I like to people just to make sure they're just to keep it in their mind. let's like we got to get healthy. We got to work out. I'm just starting my workout journey. Just I've been doing it for like a year now.
The
or
food
whatever.
too, also, man. We gotta. It's the food, man.
Yeah.
It really ain't. You know, we go to the doctors and they tell us like, oh yeah, it's because it is. Half the time it just be the food.
The food.
It's the food, man. So try to like switch up. I try to like switch it up. Eat fruit in the morning. Study. You know what I'm saying? Other stuff, and then wait. Then try to like eat with the sun. You know, 12 to
that's good, bro.
about 6. Maybe.
You do that?
Yeah, a little bit. I try to.
Yeah.
Like all depends, like, cause I work all day. So if I go home and then whatever I chill and then I eat, then that be it. I don't get nothing else like except like probably like fruit or maybe you know what I'm saying.
I do
ice
that
cream
though.
or something like that. But
I eat with the sun because I intermittent fast, so I eat all my meals from noon to 8. Yeah. So I don't eat after that.
So I try to like.
Yeah, so it's kind of like when the sun goes down, I don't eat no more.
Cause I'm just realizing like a lot of people getting sick and a lot of people dying because of the food.
Yeah, if you give your body that time to process that food and like do what it do, like you like that's why you're good and fit. Like because that's why you don't blow up. Because if you go every single day just eat it, just we start blowing up.
And then you don't want that weight on you because it's grease and it's, you know what I'm saying, there's other stuff.
It's all that processed food. It's all fake chemicals and like everything in boxes in the stores and shit. All that shit's fake, bro. Nothing's real.
Man. Nothing
colors
real
and
man.
Yeah, man. I'm glad. I'm so glad I talked to you about that because for real, like I promote like trying to be healthy, trying to eat healthy. I mess up, you know, I have my bad days, but I'm trying to be better and better and better. All right, so growing up, who was your role models? You told me a little bit about your uncles and all that. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about them, or tell me a little bit about who really molded you to become the person you are, because you seem like a good ass dude. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, besides my mom, you know.
Yeah, your mom was really important.
She been there since day one. So, but yeah, though, my Uncle Lee, man, I gotta say my Uncle Lee, man, cause it wasn't just fun and games with him. Like if we went over there to his house, he had set us all down at the kitchen table. He had talked to us. He had let us know what's going on. Stuff that we didn't even think he knew, he know. You know, like, dang, how you know about that? How you know? Like, yeah, man, I ain't. So it was just those talks, man. And then my dad was, you know what I'm saying, went around. So, you know, he was like my father figure, man. So I turned on my uncle when I had questions, or he'll already say what I was thinking. So that's what always amazed me about him. Like, I'll be thinking that, and then I go sit with him and he'll tell me that. Like, man, I was just thinking that. Or I was finna get ready to say that. He already said it, so it's just like,
Yeah, he had his ear on the streets. He knew what was happening.
But he worked every day too. And took care of his kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and he took care of us. Like, so it was, man.
That's dope. So that was one of your biggest role models.
My biggest role model, man.
That's dope. Man. Hey, so okay.
Also, hold on. Also, to my auntie, my auntie TR. You know what I'm saying? She helped along definitely with the process of me being who I am today too. So yeah. And then there's always everybody. Like there's so many role models, just cousins, family, uncles, your families. You know what I mean? Stuff, but it's always like good to recognize some of the real important ones. You know, the ones that really helped us, mold us. You know, just so like. You know, and then not only that, because maybe they didn't guide us completely direct. Maybe they weren't perfect at everything they did. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got flaws, but at least they helped you, guide you a little bit, push you in the right direction, and showed you the right way. You know, that's just the way. That's beautiful. That's why I always ask people that, to just get some recognition. Some people don't even have role models in their family. They just say like a football player, a local rapper. You know, because sometimes like. There ain't nobody around, man. Like Broken Heart Boy, he told me like his mom, his brother, his sister, but he also looked up to like sing, like rap, like that. Like I don't know if it was him, but you know, there's always people that got different. They don't even got no role models in their neighborhood or nothing. It's crazy. Yeah, my uncle was he was definitely a big help, man.
All right, so I always ask people. This is my last. I don't know. I'm gonna ask a couple questions because I want to ask like. What are your biggest dreams and your goals for your music, right? But I also want to ask you, like, what is the legacy you want to leave? So just go first. What are your biggest dreams and goals for your Hey, just go ahead and just answer the whole question. Your biggest dreams and goals and your legacy for the future of, you know what I mean, Stacks and StacksDaGreat and your music. And
I just want to be rich. I don't want to be famous.
Okay.
I just, you know, if I can get a little deal where I could just, you know, do whatever I want to do, go on tours, stuff like that, just be low key and stay out the way. I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. I definitely want the music worldwide though. I definitely want at least everybody to at least hear one song at least. But yeah, and you know, the legacy part, I just want my kids to be straight.
Yeah.
I just want whatever I leave behind and wherever time I go, I just want them to be straight. I just want everybody to be cool. I just want everybody to, even if they don't rap, they just take wherever I leave them and they just make it into something, make it bigger for themselves, make their own names.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. And you know kind of what I get from that, from you saying that, this is what I get. That you're not thinking about fame. You're not thinking fame and you don't want to be like rich and famous.
Right.
You want to be rich to take care of your family, to leave a legacy for them. Like to make sure your mom is cool and your family is cool and your kids are cool. You're not worried about the accolades for you. Right? Yeah. You just want to get, I just want to
make sure they straight.
You want to get a bag so you can leave a legacy for your family. That's great, bro.
That's it, man.
I appreciate you so much for coming on the podcast and chopping it up with me, man. Thank you so much, Stacks, man.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Let's go!